your walking shoes and waterproof?
Well, I did. I had some walking shoes, but I gave them to the second cameraman.
Oh,
I'm now in trainers. I'm Tom Straker. I'm a chef, and I'm obsessed with all things food. I'm hitting the road loaded with cooking equipment on a hunt to meet fantastic suppliers and showcase how good local seasonal food can be throughout the year. This series, I'm heading down to the Gower Peninsula on the south coast of Wales in the hope to meet some amazing people and see some fantastic produce. And I'm fucking buzzing. This is season 12.
Hi Tom, it's Ollie, Meat Matters mate. I'm so excited you're making the trip over to Gower. I've lined up some producers for you to meet. Let's have a catch up in the Britannia in Clanmaddock when you get down. First round's on me. See you soon.
All right, mate.
Hey mate, how you doing?
Yeah, no, good. Thanks. Good to be down here.
Welcome to Gower.
Thanks for the time.
Always.
Oh God, long old slog from.
It's quite far, isn't it?
From over the bridge.
That's it is a little bit further than you actually think.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mate. Yeah. Cheers.
Sorry.
Nice one. Mate, great to be down here. What have we got in store? I know you've got a few bits planned for us.
A lot. So the produce you're going to see is next level and just stunning. The beauty of all of this, right, is you've got land and sea and everything in between, but within walking distance. Well, it depends how fit you are on the way back up. And how much you do.
You seem pretty fit.
I'm getting the lift. I'm not going to lie. After being out on that marsh, you want a lift too.
So you're obviously not from the Gower. You don't sound like you're from the Gower.
It's an effective accent to put me off from the locals.
So, but how did you sort of get down here? Why do you feel so passionately about the sort of food scene down here?
Produce in Wales, in Gower. That's what happened. I came down, I was like a kid going around, this is amazing. And the producers that you're going to meet, every single one of them, I don't mind what they say, but they will no doubt say this bloody-faced Englishman is a bit too excitable about our produce. But I think that also is because they're so bloody modest.
Yeah.
And every single one of these guys that you're going to see is top of their game. It's going to be the best produce. They are just insatiable about just going to the next level. The hours they work, the drive that they have, just to push the produce in the best possible light, and you're going to love it. I think the next couple of days are going to be absolutely super.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited for it, and can't wait to get out and sort of see some of the produce, cook with it. I've got a few sort of ideas up my sleeve of what we're going to do. Come down in the Defender, I've got the pizza oven, I've got the barbecue. We're absolutely ready to go.
You've got your walking shoes and waterproof.
Well, I had some walking shoes, but I gave them to the second cameraman.
Oh,
I'm now in trainers. My mum was like, "Hey Tim, have these." I was like, "All right, Mum, I'll look like the amateur walking through the cow field with a fucking pair of orange trainers on." Can't wait to get going. I suppose we better have a few more of these before a busy day tomorrow. Cheers, mate. Cheers, nice one. Cheers. Super excited.
A few more.
Lovely, it's lovely.
Really.
I think we're out.
Well,
Let's go.
Hi Tom, it's Kate here from Selwyn's. I hear you've made the trip to the Gower. How's it going so far? You've got quite an early start, I'm afraid, if you want to see our cockles being cooked. Sorry, but I can meet you later in Langland so we can forage some seaweed for our laverbread. See you later.
Going up on the conveyor, it's getting cooked, shells are coming out the other side. Oh fucking, no. We're just low key. Oh look, there's a little crab there.
Basically, the rings show all the others. 1, 2. That's in his 3rd year.
It's in its 3rd year.
Yeah.
So it's like a tree ring, basically.
Yeah, it's basically like a tree ring.
So you got this one. Do you have any preference? 1, 2, or 3?
To be honest, the bigger the better.
Yeah, literally picked over there in the sand. No food miles. Travel here, get cooked, bagged up. Bosh. That's local. And you got lovely fresh cockle meat staying inside, and that's all getting bagged up. Going through this continual cooker. Can I taste the hot one? Can I taste the warm one? Yeah. Very salty. Yeah. That's it. So straight out, gone through a salt bath. Yeah, that's a salt bath. Come through. They're getting washed here, aren't they? It's a shame we don't eat them more. They're not more prevalent in our diet, because they're fantastically good for you, and they're sustainable, and it's locally sourced. So it's strange that we don't eat more, and I think it's great for us to be down here to see how they're produced and how delicious they actually are, and then hopefully we can push that on and get people eating cockles. We're going to go and forage some seaweed later. Going to meet Kate. She's going to take us down to the beach, and we're going to get cracking with that.
Singing melty mussels and cockles and mussels for tea.
Hey Kate.
Oh, hi Tom, how are you?
Oh,
Great to
fantastic.
see you.
Yeah, great to see
An early start at Selwyn's
it
this
was,
morning,
it was,
cooking
wasn't it?
cockles.
Properly early start, 6:30. I think Rollo got us there an
That's
hour
the way
early.
it is.
But no, it was fantastic seeing the cockles in production.
Enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Good.
No, I mean, just seeing how you're so close to where you pick them. Really, it's traceability, and you know your product better than anyone else. And it's literally it's from like.
We need to have a go at it someday.
Yeah.
Quite hard work, you know.
I think
hard
I know
graft.
it's backbreaking. They're all like bent over. You're probably a bit too precious for that.
I don't know about that.
But no, I know that obviously Cockles is one half of your business, and we're here to see the other half.
Absolutely. Well, Selwyn's have been producers of Cockles and Laverbread for decades now. So you've seen the Cockles, and now it's time to find some lava.
Yeah,
to make some Laverbread.
Can you find it?
Absolutely. I got an eye for it.
So come on, Peg. So the cockle season sort of May to October, was it?
Yes. So it usually starts beginning of May and ends in October. This year we've had a great season, and it's continued. The beds in Llan Steffan are actually open until the end of December.
Is that strange?
It's not usual, but dealing with wild produce, you never know from season to season what the quality or even the amount of cockles you're going to have in a season. So some seasons are better than others.
With Cockles, I mean, it's such a fantastic product. I was trying it fresh out the cook today. It's sweet, salty. Where are they going, the cockles that you're cooking? Because I don't often see them as a chef. I don't often see them on menus or people eating them anywhere.
Because they're such a great shellfish. They're so sweet and delicate and sustainable as well.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'd say about 90% of the cockles in the UK are exported to Spain. We have a lovely little home market at Selwyn's where we do cook our own cockles and sell to the.
Yeah, no, I tasted them straight out of the cook, and they were
so
absolutely
sweet. They're like
delicious.
fresh peas, aren't they, almost?
historically, it was always the women of the area that went to gather the cockles, and then all of the men would then be working in the mines. Yeah. And some people say that the word laverbread came from the fact that they'd spread the lava onto the toast, and it would help boost their vitamins and minerals and iodine from having to work in the mines all day.
Can you find us some laverbread?
Absolutely, there's plenty here for us to gather.
Just as it starts
Let's
raining.
go.
So this is it.
This is the stuff we need, Tom.
This
to
is
make
what
our
we're
lava bread.
So it's looking. So it's sort of stuck to the rocks,
Yeah,
is it?
so it grows on the rocks. Quite tough stuff.
It is
That's why
tough.
we need to cook it for quite a while, at least 5 hours.
5 hours.
And we add just the tiniest amount of salt to it, just to add some flavour. And once it's cooked, it gets minced.
Seaweed's good for you, isn't it?
Absolutely, it's full of vitamins, minerals, high in calcium,
Yeah.
iodine, rich seas around
Yeah.
us. And that's why our lava is packed full of it.
And that's why it's so important that we make sure the seas are healthy, because
Absolutely,
because
so
your sort of livelihood depends on it.
Absolutely.
So we've got some of the product that you've made. We're going to go and put this on a pizza.
Sounds amazing.
But I left the first day. I'd been working 14 hours, and I was like, fucking hell. I was like, prep 400 heads of broccoli. And I was like, I'd been underground all day, walked up, got to the bus stop, pissing with rain, waited for a bus for like half an hour. I was like, fuck, I should have worked
All
hard.
you did all day was broccoli.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, I should have worked harder at school.
Edgy and
No, street. Oh yeah, that's what, as we were talking about boarding school.
I know the real you.
We are cooking on a beach, as you can see, in the beautiful Gower. I'm going to make a cockle and laverbread pizza, cooked in the rock box, and I suppose that's how you eat it in Wales, isn't it? Normally,
well,
it's pizza.
Sorry, caught me off there. I wasn't expecting you to talk to me.
In time, we've got the seaweed, which has been cooked for 5 hours and then mulched. So it's like it comes out in this sort of
puree. It sounds a little more.
It's pure puree.
Sorry.
Pure, I'd normally say was smooth. You
Okay.
know? Like
okay.
this, it's
is that,
like a.
Is that the correct term, mulched?
Well, I'd say it's like a yeah. Well,
Okay.
it's a puree.
We'll go with that.
It's a puree, and we're going to cook that down with some smoked bacon, leeks, shallots, a bit of cream, and actually some Gower Gold, some of this beer. It's nice smoked streaky bacon. So I just take it into lardons. So you want to dice the leek, then dice the shallot, and then like that.
You make it look so easy.
Well, practice.
When I cut a shallot, it doesn't look like that.
So peel the garlic. Microphone, that saves you chopping it. So you'll never chop garlic again.
No. Thanks for the tip.
So put the oil in, and then we'll add a touch of butter as well. Then we're just going to cook down together. We're going to put everything in together. Get the bacon in there, and then you got sort of like, you know, you're going to get the bacon fat rendering out. Well, and we're going to cook. We're going to put everything in together. People are going to say, why are you putting fucking fat in there with the bacon? So we want to cook everything down together. The bacon wants to be cooked until it's soft. We're not looking for sort of crispy bacon. We're going to go in with the garlic as well.
Is there a technique to stirring?
Don't fling it out of the pan.
Okay.
Okay, so that's just going to cook down slowly.
Am I doing a good job?
Yeah, doing a lovely job.
Thank you.
It already smells good, doesn't it?
Oh, it does smell amazing.
That smokiness from the bacon, and then there's nothing better actually
My
than
mouth's
onions.
watering already.
Nothing better than onions cooking. The smell of onions cooking down. Onions and garlic. That's perfect. So you can then let it be for a bit.
Okay, I should just
Yeah,
spread it out a bit.
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay. This is a very naughty recipe.
Everything's softened down nicely. The bacon's sort of soft. The leeks are soft. I'm just going to add a touch of salt. I'm going to crack open a bit of beer. Going to let that beer cook off. Oh yeah, burns it.
You have indeed. You worked hard today.
that's all cooked down. The beer's cooked off. Kind of like, you can use white wine if you want. Just adding a slightly. Can you use cider? Just adding an extra layer of flavour. Now we're going to add some double cream.
Oh, cream.
And that's just going to cook down, not too much. What we want here is now this to cook down until it's reasonably thick, because that's going to form the base for our pizza. Because we're not adding, it's not, you know, classically on a pizza you have tomato sauce, or if you're having a white pizza, it's mascarpone or like a soft cheese. So this is forming that layer for us to spread on the bottom of the pizza, and we're going to add some of these lovely cockles and the seaweed. It's going to be delicious. A taste now.
Yes, please.
That's smoky, creamy, leaky goodness.
Amazing.
And now we need to pimp it up. Add a bit of
What do we need?
Well, obviously we need a bit of Laverbread. To be conscious of these things when you're making this, if you're making something like this, adding seafood to like a creamy base, not to season it too. God, they're good. Not to season it too heavily, because you know the stuff we're adding is already salted.
Yeah.
Oh. Look at that cockle cream. The cockle cream is cooked. We just want to cool that down slightly. Because if you put hot stuff on the bread, it's just going to seep through the dough really quickly. If you stretch the dough nicely, if you put hot cream on it, the bread will just sort of start to. What does it start to do? Go shit, basically. Chives are for the top of the pizza. Sorry, Mum, for your tablecloth. Made pizza before? So the dough is just a nice, simple dough. So just pushing the dough out from the middle, creating that edge. We're not rolling it out too thin with these pizzas because it's quite a heavy base, so we want to keep some structure in the base. But essentially, we're just making a round pizza. Pick the dough up. I'm not going to stretch it too thin. Just a nice round pizza. I suppose what we're after is just to scoop a bit of this cockle cream on. Good amount, just spread it over, you know, nice and generous.
It's honestly, I'm not lying.
Nice and generous. Now what we can do is go over with an extra few cockles, you know, because they're beautiful. Yellow, touch of olive oil. And all I need to do is one smooth movement straight into the oven. And that's it, a cockle pizza. Okay, it's finished. Chopped some chopped chives over the top. Touch more olive oil, just because. And some lemon juice.
Can I have a first bit?
Yeah.
First slice. Thank you very much.
Probably going to be hot.
Wow, that's incredible.
That is got a nice crust on it.
Oh wow. There's no elegant way of eating that.
No, it's hot. It's creamy, smoky. The cockles come through, sweet, salty.
I've never tried our produce in this way.
And we're eating it by the sea, where we've gathered all this amazing ingredients. This is where food they say like wine tastes best in France in the vineyard. Cockles taste best by the sea, don't they?
Absolutely.
Mm. We're gonna go for a swim now after this.
Oh, why not?
Oh, amazing. Well, then, thanks so much. It's been
Thank you.
it's been an absolute pleasure, and thank you so much for having us. Next time I go on a breakfast date. It's very romantic, holding plates together.
Yeah.
And go foraging.